Well, hello there, everyone. It's Tyler, Catfish Tyler, as a matter of fact, and I'm here to congratulate you all on buying into the Sofi stock, and we're ready for a nice run, it appears. I'm going to show you why I think so. That's why I have Sofi on the launch pad, and I say, Sofi, T minus 3 weeks to earnings. What does that mean? Oh, it could mean a lot, and I'm going to show you right now. All right, so here we go. Let me pull this up and get the display capture up underneath me, and we're going to move this right up to the top. That would be moi. Come on up there, get up there. There we go, and then display capture. Where'd you go? There it is. Pull it right up here underneath me. Whoosh. There we're getting it going. Looks good. Now let's fit it to the screen. Fit the screen, transform, fit the screen, bam. Display capture's on. Let's bring my size down. You're getting to see it all happening here, how it all works. And then we're going to bring me down to size. Oop, don't want to leave me off the page completely. Whoop, and there we go. A little bit more and we're done. There, that should work. Oh, we got to put that back over now. Fit the screen. There it is. Now, we're going to lock that in. Boom. And now we're going to show you what's so exciting. Let's get over here to the Sofi information page. And right now, as you can see, folks, obviously today was an excellent day that I predicted and thought we'd see for sure. And look how low the volume was, folks. See that? And look at this volume that we've been seeing on historical data. Man, they have been piling in to get it to run down. But as it goes up, what are they stopping it with? No volume. Volume yesterday, 23 million, almost 10 million less today. And look at this price. And who called it, right? Catfish did, right? For sure. We ring the register. And I want you to see here what some other things that are going on that I think are pertinent. So what I have on the headline there is 3 weeks to launch. So what I want to show you folks is what I showed folks today. If you didn't get to catch my live, here we were going back to August, the September would have been, and July the 31st was the last earnings call. And you can see what happened. The price went from 3 days before at 894 up to 1170 on the earnings call. Well, now we're 3 weeks before. So let's go back to 3 weeks before. And on the earnings, 3 weeks before earnings was July the 6th. Look at the low, 786, taken down from a high here just a few days before of 941. All the way down. They ramped it down right before earnings. And then here we go, July 6th, 3 weeks before earnings, before the big number we hit. Where was it at? The lowest it could be. Well, coincidentally, if we compare that to now, you can see that we hit here the lowest it could be 3 weeks, literally to the day almost again, the lowest. And what I'm pointing out to you most of all here, folks, is that from this number back here, 786, 3 weeks before earnings, the price went all the way to 1170, folks. So if you do the math, 1170 minus, we got a number here, 786. That's $3.84. Makes sense to me. So if you go to 714 plus 384, $10.98. Folks, put your sell orders in at 1088. You'll make a boatload of money on this on earnings day, and put more in at 1112, at 1165, at 1212, at 1265, and you can put numbers in between. Put those sell orders in all the way up. Tie up all your shares up in the 20s and maybe even the low 30s. I don't care. Just tie up your shares so they can't borrow them at the brokerage houses, because the shorters can only borrow these shares, and the fewer there are for them to borrow, higher the cost of interest to borrow them. It's called cost to borrow, and it's been rising on this stock, and its stock price, as you can see, moving right on up, correlating with what we saw before. So if we go from there, put your orders in. I'm telling you, folks, that low is coincidental, but not that coincidental, because let me show you something else. Go back to this, June the 6th. June the 6th. Look where the price was on June the 6th, everybody. 714. And it went in 10 days to 1023, folks. So do you see this number again? 714, and doggone freaking 7 days later it was at 1023. So this is a number we've seen before, right? Yep. And now we see it again. It brings itself to surface before another big run. That's why I'm telling you now. The thing is on the pad, the launch pad, and this rocket is about to take off. All right. So make sure, and I am not a financial advisor. I just study the charts. I look at this information and I decide from looking at the charts and from looking at the volume and from looking back at history. That's what Catfish is famous for. Make sure you hit the like button down there, please. Take a moment just now, hit the like, and if you subscribe and hit that notification bell, you'll be getting in on the low every day. This stock hits its low. That's when I come on. I do not pick a certain time. But tomorrow I have the same feeling. We're going to see the repeat of today. The low will be in the pre-market while they can get it down in the low volume. And you better be picking some up because I think it's going to then go the same route today, right out of the gate, and nothing but looking up, 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 up. If you, there was an 11-cent pullback to normal time. There was then a 9-cent pullback, a 7. They kept getting weaker and weaker, the pullbacks today, and they're going to do that tomorrow. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. All right. Now, if you haven't heard, SoFi has been making a big deal uh, recently with TGL, Tiger Woods, and Rory McIlroy. The new golf leagues coming out, going to debut on ESPN, and SoFi is the exclusive sponsor. They're going to have the name on the stadium with Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, and they're being supported by these people. LeBron James has invested. Serena Williams has invested. Justin Bieber has invested. Folks, we got a lot of people with a lot of clout and a lot of social media that are going to be promoting this big time. And you're going to see these ads from ESPN start to pop up from these big folks. I think it only makes perfect sense. I can almost assure you that they're going to start talking them up on their TikToks and on their Instagrams and all the other social media networks. They're going to be swarming with this information for these new to draw people to this, and it's all interactive golf, digital. People will be able to listen in to what's going on between the interaction of the players, and it's going to be the top PGA players involved here. They're going to have a group from the north, east, from the southeast, from the Midwest, Southwest. It's just going to be all over the U.S. coming in to Palm Beach. They broke ground on this a year ago on the location. It is almost completed, and like I said, by January the 9th is their scheduled release date with ESPN exclusively. This is big money, folks. This is getting SoFi's name on another big, new, up-and-coming sport, unlike any that's folks, this is so fabulous. And Anthony Noto, again, what a genius he is for getting this company in the headlines and keeping them there, right? We owe it to him. A big debt and an applause, a round of applause right there for Anthony Noto, who happens to be the CEO of this SoFi company, and he owns 6.5 million shares of the company that he so firmly and strongly believes in will be in the top 10 banks. And look how fast we're moving up the order. Now, folks, I want to tell you about this story. I put it together. This is here right now. I want you to look up this title by this person, James Ford, SoFi Bank of the Future. Read this 12 or 14 page article, and you'll understand why I support this company so much. And you look at their gains and every chart he puts together, folks, you look all this information together, it'll all add up to you very soon. And his target is $20 on this stock on SoFi. 20. And here's the reason why. And he puts it all together, showing their 102% 3-year growth on CAGR. He shows you their growth. I mean, just every single chart you look at is a thing of absolute beauty going up and up and up. Look at these. Look at every single category, everything, folks. And he points it out. Read what he's talking about. 48% incremental EBITDA margin, 16% overall, folks, 54% incremental GAAP. Go on. Here's why he really likes this company. And he says in the last few quarters, we've seen concrete evidence of how the company can greatly increase its profitability, all without the school student loans, I'll add. In the third quarter of 2022, up almost 115 million on sales. And that was 305 per customer to get them in. Now we're at 248. All right. So this company just achieves and achieves and achieves. Here they show how great they are about moving their people over from the thing they start buying to what they want to get over, and they slowly come over to more and more products that are being released by this company. And look at the release of their products from quarter one 2021. They had 2,239 plus 945, and they highlight what these are down here. I could show you more, but folks, they just are crossing people over into their other things from getting them introduced. They bring them over into the other things. So, folks, all of this, you need to read it and look at it. Folks, please do it. And please do it. James Ford, Seeking Alpha. This guy is very, very highly rated. He knows how to make money, and he puts together all of these things. Look at this year over year. I mean, folks, please don't pass this part up right here. Here's all the checking accounts opened up by institutions. The mega banks, they've gone from 24% drop to 17. That's a 7% loss. The regional banks from 27% to 21, again, 7% loss. The community banks have gained 1, and the credit have gone down. Credit unions have gone down 1%. Look at us, digital, from 36% up to 47% gain. Goodness gracious. Man, oh man. So that's all I'm going to show you about that. But folks, you need to be prepared for a similar move that we saw off of this June 6th, 714 went to 1023. July 6th, look at the repetition, folks. July the 6th, it's so obvious, isn't it? 786, and look where it was. 1013, the same increment. They ran it back a little to 4 days before the launch of the an earnings report, which could happen again here. So be aware of that. There was about 5 days from that high right there. They ran it back till 4 days before earnings, then up to 1170. Cha-ching. These people have made so much money off of this stock, and they're going to continue to do it. We need to take advantage of the swings, people. All right? So, in case you didn't know this, I want you to see something else here. There we are, folks. That's SoFi right there on the freaking pad, right? Man, oh man, and I'm going to show you something else. SoFi, institutions. Here we go. Folks, when I started tracking this stock, they had 613. Now look at them, 703. 703. And it says here, 704. So I think we might have had another one come on already, but I'm not positive about that, okay? But I'm just sharing it with you. Now, go over and see my buddy Hurricane Lopez. Please see what he's got to say on his latest broadcast about this stock, SoFi. And lastly, I'm going to show you these doggone charts, people. Look at this amazing, incredible chart. And this is the 1 day. Look at the last minute of today's trading. Do you see that? 427,000 shares acquired in the last minute. That is about $3.5 million they bought in with. No wonder SoFi is going up in after hours, or has been, and I think it's going to do it at the end of the after hours. I could be wrong, but I think they do. And I think we're going to have a slight pullback in the pre-market as they try to work it down in pre, but then out of the gate and off she goes again, just like today. A nice run with a lot of 5 and 7 and 8% pullbacks as it keeps steadily going up. That's what I think, folks. Now, I could be wrong, but I want to show you one thing here. Very, very, very important. This is on the 6-month chart. I'm going to pull this back here. Look at these highs going along here on the 6-month. My belief is the next run is to about this point right here, and at about that gap, about right here, the same sort of gap from this one to this one. I see a price here, 1368. That's the next possible point on the earnings call date. Right about there, along that line somewhere, it's going to come in here in the 12s to 13s. That's my thinking. I could be wrong, but we're all going to find out, won't we, on earnings date. But man, here's what I want to show you even more, folks. Look at this. Look over here. Hold on. This is the last thing I'm going to show you before I end this. And I'm going to be showing this video, and I'm going to be watching it with you. I'm going to post it here in about 20 minutes. And so around 6:30, I'll have this up, maybe 7, but yeah, probably about 6:30. And I'm going to watch it with you when I post it for the first time. But look at this right here, folks. This is the most critical part of this that I want you to look at. When we come in here, look at the length of duration from the first part of March, here early March. They ran it all the way till end of April, May. So a month and a half. March, early March, May, right? Look at that gradual climb, and it was at this incline, a low incline. Then once they got it to this point right here on May, they came at it on the earnings call. 300 million shares. I've shown you folks this before. They came at us hard. Then it started to recover. And then right here is the 15th, May 15th, Chiaverini Day. All right. That was Chia Pansy Day that we're going to celebrate here on May 15th this next year. And I want to show you this. Look at this gradual move for a month and 2 months almost, down, up, down, and off like a rocket. Now, look here. Even though this move was a gradual one, this move here is very much the same. See it? There it is. Then there's the down, up, down, and here we go. So, gradual move, down, up, down, and rocket launch. The gradual move, down, up, down, rocket launch. All right? Cha-ching. That's why I'm trying to tell everybody and shouting about it. That's why I'm almost lost my voice. I want you people not to miss out on this possible opportunity. I make no guarantees, and that's going to do it for the show. I want to thank you again for being here, and I hope you liked what you just learned, and I hope you can use it to make a lot of money. Don't forget to like this, please. Please don't forget as well to share the love by telling other people about me. I appreciate it. I am up to now almost 1,000 subscribers. I am currently 35 away. I have 965. And if you subscribe today, it'll mean so much to me. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when the lows come in each day. Look at some of these other gainers today that I followed today. Look at this one. This one here, up 132% and up 11% in after hours PRZO, brought to me by one of my catfish companions that follows me each day on my live feeds. And that was brought to us today by Kimchi Bacon. So congratulations and thank you, Kimchi, for that call out and getting our attention on this stock. Tomorrow, I expect to pull back on it at 10:30 in the morning. Shake the tree out. You can get in, maybe on up. All right. So that's another one. And there you go, folks. That's going to do it for me this evening. I really do appreciate it again that you've been here with me. Those that are coming back and checking me out. And for first timers, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, please. Hit that notification bell. And you're not just a number. You're not just a number. You're a person I care about. And all the people that are with me in my group, in the Catfish group, I care and love every one of you. And so thank you again for being here. That's going to close this out. I want to come back to this screen now and pull mine right back up. Here we go. And we're going to get on me right here so I can get in close and say bye-bye. All right. So thank you very, very much for being with me today. And I truly believe that Sofi is a rocket on the pad, ready to majorly go up. And my guess is somewhere around the next price, around $10 or up to anywhere from $10.08 up to as high as 13s or higher teens on earnings day. And I've shown you why. So there you go. You saw it all. Thank you again for being here. And I'm going to close it out now. Have a great day, everybody. And as always, I hope that you have a very happy environment around you. I hope that you have a prosperous week, month, year ahead of you. I hope that you have great health. And I hope most of all that you're surrounded with love. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one.